Hey everyone. Ever feel like maybe you're holding back a bit because of your accent?
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you're speaking English? Well,
Right.
guess what? We got some listener notes about this awesome episode of English Dose all about accents.
Oh, cool.
And let me tell you, it totally changed how I think about them. Turns out, accents, they're not something to hide. They're like superpowers.
I love that. And it makes sense when you think about it because accents, they're really tied up with identity, with culture,
Uh-huh.
even with how language changes over time. It's fascinating, really.
Right. And English Dose pointed out this thing having an accent kind of means you're already multilingual,
Exactly.
which is like a huge EE skill.
It is. Think of it this way, being multilingual, it's like a workout for your brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, research shows it makes you more mentally flexible, like your brain can switch gears and adapt easier.
Mm.
And some studies even suggest it might help keep your brain sharper as you get older.
Wow. That's amazing. I also loved what they said about how accents make conversations so much more interesting.
For sure.
Since English is a global language,
Right.
all these different ways of speaking make it so much more vibrant.
It's true. I mean, imagine if everyone spoke exactly the same way.
Boring.
Exactly. It would be so flat. But language isn't static, right? It's alive, constantly evolving. And accents, the proof of that, proof of the beautiful diversity of human language. It's like instead of a plain canvas, we have this incredible tapestry
I like that.
full of different colors and textures.
Yeah. Okay, so now some of you are probably thinking, but wait, what about pronunciation? Shouldn't I aim to sound more like a native speaker?
Hmm.
And English Dose tackled that head on, and honestly, they had a really insightful take.
Oh, absolutely.
They said, yeah, clear pronunciation is important. Like, obviously, you want people to understand you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not about losing your accent altogether.
That's the key. It's about finding that balance, working on the sounds you find tricky, but not trying to erase who you are, your voice, your background. Those are important too.
I feel that. And honestly, this part from English Dose blew my mind a little.
What's that?
They pointed out that even native English speakers
Yeah,
have different accents.
of course.
So, like, there's no one right way to sound. Every accent is valid.
Exactly. Which brings up a really interesting point. The more we as a society embrace the variety of accents out there, the more open we become to other cultures, to understanding them, appreciating them. It's a kind of bridge.
So bottom line, folks, accents are awesome. They tell your story. They make communication richer.
Absolutely.
They reflect how dynamic language really is. Don't hide them. Let those accents shine.
I couldn't agree more. And here's something to think about as we wrap up. What if, instead of just tolerating different accents, we actually celebrated them as this amazing expression of human connection? What could that lead to? I think that's worth exploring.
I think so too. And that's our deep dive for today. See you next time.